Amid widespread speculation that Microsoft is on the verge of finalizing its acquisition of Activision Blizzard this week, and with the highly anticipated release of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 just a month away, gamers have been eagerly awaiting news about when Activision's games will make their way to Microsoft's Game Pass. And according to a recent tweet just today from Activision Blizzard's Twitter account, this transition is expected to occur sometime next year, 2024. The entire saga surrounding Microsoft's attempts to purchase Activision Blizzard at this point has felt like a Lord of the Rings type novel with like an entire backstory and lore at this point. Although it all began just last January, it followed months of grim and unsettling reports concerning the working conditions at various studios under Activision Blizzard's umbrella. But this week could potentially mark the conclusion of this significant and epic story, I guess, but only to possibly pave the way for yet another complicated one. When are we getting the games on Game Pass? That is definitely what is on everybody's mind. That is definitely what is on my mind. And it's got a lot of people very excited. And like I said, we just got a tweet today, Monday. So Activision Blizzard stated, as we continue to work towards regulatory approval of the Microsoft deal, we have received inquiries about whether our upcoming and recently released games will be accessible through Game Pass. And they say, while we do not have plans to include Modern Warfare 3 or Diablo 4 in Game Pass this year, once the deal is finalized, we anticipate collaborating with Xbox to make our titles accessible to a broader audience around the world. And then they said, we expect to begin adding games to Game Pass at some point next year. So everything is definitely getting finalized. We've kind of got the ribbon tied on this very big gift that Microsoft is getting hopefully this year and maybe even this month, but definitely a gift that is not without cost. Yes, $69 billion is how much the acquisition of Activision Blizzard is costing Microsoft. And October 13th, so just 4 days from now, is rumored to be the date. However, the process has been hindered by the UK Competition and Markets Authority, or CMA. The CMA cited concerns related to unfair market control of cloud gaming. That definitely resulted in a lot of back and forth, in fact, months of back and forth. It ultimately provided an opportunity for the two corporations to renegotiate their arrangements, which eventually bypassed the CMA's strategy that they were using to try to shut it down. A few weeks ago, it was announced that they had succeeded in doing so they had finalized things. And this week, I guess the very, very final hurdle, we should be discovering very soon whether the CMA is entirely satisfied with the revised terms. If that is the case, it will, well, that'll be the end. That'll be the final boss eliminated. Definitely, it'll be the victory lap at that point. It'll basically be over. So yeah, next year is what it's looking like for when Activision will start throwing their games onto Game Pass, and people are definitely excited, myself included. And it might be kind of strange that it will take several more months before Microsoft starts hosting what will essentially become first-party games on its own streaming service, but I guess these things take time. Especially with Call of Duty, they definitely have a PlayStation exclusivity deal right now. So that would be why they can't just, put COD Modern Warfare 3, right on Game Pass day one. Now, it is worth mentioning the Federal Trade Commission, or the FTC, still has a pending appeal with the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, and a decision is not expected until December. Now, if that is successful for them, it would complicate matters significantly. It would potentially require the unraveling of the already sealed deal. However, many doubt whether the FTC possesses the resolve or really the legal grounds to prevail in such an endeavor. Well, it's definitely a good time to have Xbox Game Pass, that is definitely for sure. And while we might not get the big titles like COD or Modern Warfare 3 on day one this year, who knows, maybe the next year or, the year after that, maybe we will get day one releases from Activision Blizzard on Xbox Game Pass. Now that really stands out to me. That is a very, very big deal.